fuck you, Adam Kennedy, taking my fucking money in the last week, you prick. And fuck you, Trev. Get back down to Fort there and pay your fucking €20 for the next season so I can beat you again. What? Woo! Fucking hell. Last week, and I'm fucking gonna lose out now. Sick. But fuck it. It ain't over till it's over, so hopefully it all comes back. Oh, get those Harry Kane goals all over my face.
Those are the sweet, sultry tones, sultry and ironic tones of Derek Carey just before he lost the title to Adam Kennedy. Initially, they were supposed to be in the last episode, but I thought it'd be funnier to keep them just in case there was a chance of hindsight, which there was, obviously. But yeah, it was a big day. Congratulations to all the winners for the first half of the Wet Brain Cheeks Invitational. In first place, Adam Kennedy pipped Derek Carey for that sweetest of halfway cash monies. Shut up, cat. Seriously? Really? Derek didn't do too bad himself in terms of winnings. I think this is Dara's second year in a row winning some cash. No, it's not. Daniel Redmond. I think this will be Dara's definitely second time winning cash. But obviously, Dan Redmond won the lot last season, I think. Bino Faulkner also pipped Trev McLeod to that third place spot for the 50 quid. This will be Bino's second time winning cash as well, I'm almost certain. Either that or it was Rob. Not too sure. Same person. Literally the same person. Just one is slightly better looking than the other, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. So unlucky to Trev McLeod for just missing out on the cash after me slating him that he was going to win nothing. I mean, I was technically right, but I'm in no position to slander. And last but not least, congratulations to Christopher Kennedy for winning the first of the two payouts for highest game week score. So the highest game week score resets this whole situation for next season will be completely different. I just didn't really have it locked down for this time round. So this is the only time it'll be won basically twice. So we're starting fresh, resetting. But next season that will last for the whole season basically. But congratulations to Christopher Kennedy for winning that 100 quid. Valiant effort with 109, I think, is still the highest. Trev nearly got there. It's a season of nearlies for Trev at the moment. But sure, look, we'll see how he gets on for the new season. So, should we take it into Game Week 20? Because Game Week 20 is interesting. While the league has lost some players, we've also gained some players. So let's take a look at that. If you can't tell, I am literally on my deathbed at the moment, with a serious dose of what I presume is man flu. I've taken 65 COVID tests at this stage, and I don't have an excuse to be off work other than man flu, which is sad times. But like, my brain is frazzled. But the maths for this, right, that we run this by, the maths for this just isn't adding up for me. So we lost 5 players from the Wet Brain Invitational Part 1. We lost David Grant, Paul Kennedy, Ballant, Kieran MacDonald and Keith MacDonald. All players that kind of finished within like we've basically 24 players in the league. All finished between like 19th and 24. Wait, no, that's not actually true. I think some finished a bit higher than that. Sorry. I think I just coughed straight into the microphone. But nevertheless, so for the Wet Brain Cheese Invitational 2, we have 20 players, but only one new player. So how does that work? I think I get it. Because then there would be 19, and then one brought up there. I'm a simpleton. I am a simpleton. So I'm gonna try and get through this before it becomes audibly infectious with this flu that I'm dealing with at the moment. So the first game week of Wet Brain Cheeks Invitational Part 2, Keith Bridgman is top of the league with the highest game week score of the week, 65 points. Keith Bridgman nearly didn't make the deadline for getting into the league, and here he is. He must have had some tricks up his sleeve. In second place is Christopher Kennedy. He's back. He's making a name for himself already with 64 points. In third place, where he belongs, is Trev McLeod with 63 points. Rory Ford in fourth. Number 5, Jason Gay. 6, Robbie Faulkner. 7th, Adam Kennedy. 8th, Derek Carey. 9th, Stephen Ryan. Joint 9th, Daniel Redmond. Paul Grant 11th. In joint 12th, Sean Faulkner and Andy Guthrie. 14th, Michael Rooney. 15th, Debo O'Neill. In 16th, the only new player for the second half of the season is Mr. Bernard Faulkner, father of Bino and Robbie Faulkner. He was supposed to be a bit of a dark horse at the old fancy football, so we'll see where the season takes him. I'm almost certain like 60% of the league now is Faulkner's. Just under, actually, on the same points with Faulkner Senior is myself. Then we've got Stephen Ward underneath me, Bino underneath Stephen Ward, and in 20th at the moment, his own Hegarty. It's an interesting. It's like going back to the first episodes of the original the original episodes of the podcast. It's gonna take a while to get into it. It's gonna take a while to get juicy again. But what we do know is that Rory and Dan have all their chips. I know some people have some chips. Some people have their bench boosts. A lot of people still have their wild cards as well from the Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine. But yeah, it's shaping up. It's shaping up already. I didn't expect Bridgman to be up there, to be honest. Obviously, his Newcastle allegiance paid off well, and obviously the game week is not finished just yet. With the double game weeks upcoming, which I will go back into for the next episode. So realistically, I shouldn't really been doing this, but here I am. I might have to just cop that in the middle of recording that there's more games in this game week. But sure, look, so there's every chance that Keith Bridgman by the end of game week 20 doesn't remain on top. In fact, there's a good chance that it could be me that ends up on top, but it's highly doubtful. But sure, look, a man can dream, leave me alone. So what we'll aim for really is to maybe record another podcast, hopefully get only Hags involved for the end of the game week, going into game week 21. We also record the final 2 episodes of the season for the normal Wet Brain Cheeks over the course of next week and early February. And there's an episode of my own podcast, The Pondering, coming out as well, if that tickles your fancy. So we've got lots of content coming up. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to be this famous, do you know what I mean? Oh god, I'm actually in bits. Toodle, cheerio.